Good morning, everybody from Savannah, Georgia. Don't attempt to adjust your screen. I really am 49 years old. Yes, where has the time gone? I have a 4-year-old now, and life is busier than it's ever been. Hope you're doing well. I feel like this should be like Romper Room, and I should be looking through a mirror saying, I see Bruce and Linda and Keely, and so we'll get to everybody's name eventually. I decided to do this because, caffeine has to kick in before I even make any kind of sense. I decided to do this series because there's so many short stories of people that I've met, things that I've experienced, and I'm too lazy to write it down, so I thought I'll just record it. But there's people I want you to know about, and situations that maybe they can bless you like they blessed me. In the South, we do storytelling, and as outlandish as some of those stories are, most of the time they're true. All of these stories that I'm going to be telling you on each episode are true. So yeah, they're wackadoodle stories. Some will make you cry, laugh, throw garbage at the neighbors. So hang with me. I thought today we would start with the legend of tender vittles. No, I'm not telling the possum story yet. Everybody's going to have to hang on for that one. Caffeine. Let's see. As a gay youth, and not really knowing how I was going to address that situation with my parents, of course, looking back, you would have had to have been headless not to know that there was something different about me. But I guess mom was in denial, and we were all kind of comfortable living that way. I got one of my first jobs stocking shelves at a Revco. And there was this guy that would come into the store with a really, I hate to be unkind, but a really disfigured kind of look. I don't know if he had vicious acne as a child or acid got thrown on him or what. Anyway, he had a very strange look, so to say. But he would come in and talk to me all the time at work, and I just thought he was a friendly guy and just thought he was being nice. And this guy, over time, would tell me that we had some of the same friends. And so he suggested one night that we all of us meet up for coffee, about 5 or 6 of us at the local Shoney's gig, and hang out. And I thought, just he seems harmless, and he knows people I know, and let's go do this. So I go to Shoney's, and it's just him, and I was suckered into coffee with just him, and I kept waiting for the other friends to show up, and they never showed up, and yada. And it started to really resonate that this guy was creepier than just the appearance. But it gets better. So I politely got in my car at the end of the night, went home, never thought much about it. Well, he kept showing back up at my workplace, and basically told me that if I did not go out with him, he was going to tell mom and my stepdad, and the whole 9 yards about me, which I just couldn't. If you know my mom at all, she lives in a bubble. She's a sweet lady, but she lives in a bubble. And I thought, let's protect that bubble, but my mom always also used to say, don't let anybody hold anything over your head. So I thought, if this guy gets to be extra super creepy, I'll just, have to have that day of reckoning with mom and tell her everything. So the guy proceeds to tell me that he had been watching me ever since I was a small child from the house that we were living in. And that when I didn't believe him, he told me that what my wallpaper looked like in my bedroom, that on Sundays my stepdad liked to watch football in the front room, and everything. Called me one night he was on the patio in the backyard of our house on the pool deck, could see me, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, things were getting super creepy and intense. There is a funny part to the story, so hang on. But So I knew it was time to tell mom something, especially when like 3 a.m. in the morning, the phone rings and he is demanding to talk to my mom and, talk to her. And I just remember hearing her say, I don't care who this is. You don't call my house at 3 a.m. in the morning. Da, da, da. And she hung up and took the phone off the hook. So the next day it was time to put everything out in black and white. So I go to my mom and I can't even say it. All I could do is spell it. Mom, I'm GAY. And she's like, no, you're not. You're just artsy. Mom, this is the deal, and this is why that guy was calling. And so I did get the upper hand on him, and he didn't have anything to hold over me. That guy since went on to be a school teacher at Vidalia High School and was arrested for taking inappropriate pictures of young guys, and he went to prison. Fun world, huh? Now, the funny part to the story was I found out that when he used to watch me from his bicycle in the woods, me growing up, that he didn't have a name for me. He didn't know my name, so he called me Tender Vittles, like the cat food. So that's the legend of Tender Vittles. And now you know some really crazy story that me and my family went through, and in a very small town, and how it got a little wackadoodle for a minute. I know some people watching or have so many questions about gay people, and you see all this pride stuff, and please understand that not everybody runs around in a feather boa and rainbow shorts. Some of us actually have normal life just like you do, and we don't decide to be gay. It's not, you don't fill out an application, you don't decide to be different, you didn't choose to be this way. That's garbage, and we'll get on that on another day and another time. But I wanted to tell you that wackadoodle story. I've got so many to tell you about different folks, and this one I thought we'd just throw a weird one out there. Be blessed today. Have a great day. And remember, when you're going through whatever you go through, that maybe there's not some strange man on a bicycle in the woods staring at you in your household. Be blessed. Have a great day.